and food bad.
What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. So today's video we're gonna make some nice juicy flavorful roast chicken. So let's get into this video. So guys, here I have a whole of chicken, and this is about 3.5 pounds of chicken. And now we're gonna go ahead and clean up the chicken, prep the chicken for seasoning. So now we're gonna cut the back part of the chicken, which we in Jamaica call that chicken back. We're gonna cut that part out, and the reason why we're gonna cut that part out so the chicken cook a little bit faster, because if you have that bone in, it's gonna take a little bit more time to bake in the oven, and you don't want a quick thing, so we're gonna take that part out. But don't worry guys, we're not going to waste that part. That part is going in the oven as well and cook, and you know that are the best part of the chicken, the bony part. So you want to line that part where you're gonna cut out before you cut it. And please guys, if you're going to use a knife, use a very sharp knife to do so. We don't want anybody to slip and bust their fingers using a dull knife. If you have a kitchen scissors, you can also go ahead and use that if you're scared to use the knife. So you want to go ahead and bust the back out of the chicken, and when you cut the back part of the chicken out, you want to go ahead and make a little slit at the breast, at the top part of the breast, and then you're going to turn the chicken over and press on it to break that bone so the chicken lay flat when we're going to put it in the oven. So after you do all of that guys, we're going to go ahead and clean up the chicken. So you want to ensure that you take out all the thing from in the middle of the chicken. You want to clean up some of the fat, some of the skin. If you see any yellow part on the chicken, you want to scrape that off. You want to make sure clean up the chicken properly and get all that muck and stuff off of it. So guys, we went ahead and tucked the chicken wings. So you want to ensure you tuck the chicken wings in. So guys, you want to ensure when you turn the chicken around, you want to check in the thigh area part and clean out that part of the chicken. You want to cut away some of the fat off the chicken and all the slimy part of the chicken. You want to ensure you get rid of all of that guys. Just clean the chicken properly. Trust me, cleaning it properly helps cut the rawness of the chicken as well. Take out all the sliminess, lift up the chicken skin, lift up the thighs, and just put your fingers underneath there and just take out all the sliminess that's underneath the chicken. And you also want to ease up the chicken skin as well guys, because we're going to put the seasoning under there and we're going to put some butter under there. So you want to just gently ease up the chicken skin. Don't be rough with it because you don't want to tear it. Just use your finger and push underneath it and just use it and slide it so you can just ease up that skin, because we're going to rub some seasoning under it and we're going to rub some butter under it, because you want to ensure every bite you take off the chicken you're tasting that nice flavor. So now guys, we're going to go ahead and wash our chicken, because you know every time we're dealing with any form of meat we have to wash it down. So we're going to go ahead and rinse it off with some water, and then now we're going to rinse it off with some lime and vinegar. And you want to go ahead and rub the lime on the chicken, because chicken is, especially whole of chicken, it tends to be very raw. So you want to ensure you rub the lime in it and wash it down properly. And then you know, after you wash the chicken guys, you're gonna wash out back the sink with some bleach and soap and stuff like that. Kill all that bacteria from out the sink. So guys, when you finish washing the chicken, you just want to shake it off. So now here we're gonna blend up some little green seasoning to rub on the chicken. So here we have some ginger, pepper, scallion, thyme, and also some sweet pepper. It's just a little green seasoning that I'm making, because I make my green seasoning different type of way, and this is the other way that I make it. So we're going to make this to put on the chicken. So I went ahead and put it in a food processor. If you don't have a food processor, you can go ahead and use like a bullet or a blender if that's what you have. and you know I do it with some vegetable oil. So you just want to ensure you put it in there, let the food processor do its thing, and you get your green seasoning. And look how the green seasoning pretty and nice, guys. That's a lot of flavor right there. So that's gonna go on our chicken, and that's gonna go all over our chicken. So that's our green seasoning, guys. And also there's garlic in it. But guys, the full detail and recipe and measurement will be in the description below for the full recipe, so you can just click that for everything. So now guys, we're gonna make our dry rub to put on the chicken. I'm not just going to pour the seasoning all over it. I'm going to put it in a small bowl first and mix everything together. So that's a dry rub. So I went in with some paprika, and now I'm going to go in with some Maggie chicken seasoning, and also going to go in with some black pepper, and some garlic powder, I'm going to go in with some salt, also going to go in with some complete seasoning. After all that, now guys, we're going to go ahead and mix all the seasoning together, combine everything together so we can put it on the chicken. And guys, when you put the chicken down, put it on some napkins to get all the excess water off of it. You want to pat it dry. Ensure that the chicken is dry before you put the seasoning on it. So we're gonna pat down the chicken with some napkins to get all that water off, because we do that to ensure the seasoning stick on the chicken. And after that, we're gonna rub a little oil on the chicken, and that also helps the seasoning to stay on the chicken. So you want to rub that down, and rub that down with the oil. You can use olive oil or you can use vegetable oil. I'm using vegetable oil. So we're gonna go ahead now and start to sprinkle the seasoning all over the chicken, guys. And be generous with the seasoning, because this is a whole chicken. Trust me, it needs the seasoning. You want to rub the seasoning on the top, you want to rub the seasoning underneath the skin, you want to lift up the skin of the breast, the skin of the thigh, and ensure all that seasoning goes on the chicken. Because trust me, we're working for a nice flavorful chicken. We don't want no bland chicken around here. We want a nice, juicy, delicious, flavorful chicken. So ensure you lift up the breast and you make sure the seasoning go underneath it. Use your fingers and massage the seasoning in. Massage the seasoning, lift up the skin, and massage the seasoning underneath the skin as well. Don't be scared to get down and go in the chicken and season the chicken. So now we're gonna do the same thing for the back part of the chicken. Ensure the seasoning go all over the chicken, but be careful, guys, because you know we're dealing with bones, so you don't want none of the bone to cut you or stick you. So yeah, massage the seasoning in at the back part of the chicken as well. Get it all over the chicken. So guys, I'm going to leave a little bit of the seasoning, and you will see what I'll do with it. Guys, here now we have our blended mix, our green seasoning, and now we're going to go ahead and add it all over the chicken. We're going to do the same thing like how we do with the dry rub. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to massage it all over the chicken, lift the skin up, and stuff that green seasoning underneath the skin. Ensure you stuff it underneath the breast, underneath the thigh. You want to ensure you get that green seasoning all over the chicken. Be generous with it. Don't scared to add it all over the chicken. And trust me, if you make a lot, just store it in the fridge. It's not going to go waste because I put green seasoning in everything that I cook. That's how the chicken looks, guys. It looks so nice, looks so pretty, and it hasn't gone in the oven as yet. So you want to ensure to get that green seasoning all over the chicken. The green seasoning add an extra flavor to it. It add an extra punch to the chicken. It just gives that chicken a better flavor. You just don't want to rub a dry seasoning on it. You want to ensure you rub some blended herbs on it. You want to stuff that green seasoning all over the chicken, underneath the skin of the leg, the thigh, the breast, everywhere. So guys, here I have some vegetables and some herbs that we're gonna lay in the pan to give the chicken a little extra flavor. So I have onion, scallion, pimento, potato, carrot, thyme, you know, just to lay the chicken on. The juices from the chicken is gonna run down on it and cook the potato and the carrot. So don't worry about the cooking part, as the juices from the chicken are going to run down and ensure that it's cooked. So you're gonna put the chicken on those vegetables, and then the remaining of the season that's on the board, nothing now wasting it, guys. So you're gonna rub that in the chicken. You're gonna scrape it all over the chicken and just rub it in the chicken. And guys, remember I told you to leave some of the dry rub. Now we're going to take the rest of the dry rub and just sprinkle it on top of the chicken. And guys, here I have a Mrs. Dash. It's a little dry rub as well. It's like mixed with herbs like dried onions and thyme, stuff like that. I'm gonna go ahead and sprinkle some all over the chicken and sprinkle some all over the seasoning as well. And now we're gonna put some butter underneath the chicken skin. So the butter now helps the chicken to keep moist. It helps the chicken to keep juicy and it just add an extra flavor to the chicken. So when you add it underneath the skin, just press it underneath it so it spreads out underneath the chicken. You want to put some on the foil paper so when it melts, it helps the potato and the carrot soak up the flavor of the butter. So guys, you see the chicken back right there. Till it's not going to waste, so we're just gonna add it to the pan right beside the chicken for it to go in the oven and roast as well. So guys, that's how the chicken looks, and now we're gonna put it in the oven. I had my oven preheated. It was preheated to 350 degrees. You want to ensure you preheat your oven before you put the chicken in it. So meanwhile you're cleaning your chicken, just turn the oven on to 350 and let the oven heat up. So that's how the chicken look, guys. You saw it look nice and pretty, like it cooked already. Yeah. So guys, after 20 minutes I'm gonna take the chicken out and baste it with all the juices that came out of the chicken. We're gonna go ahead and baste it, and this helps to keep the chicken moist and juicy. Just like how if you watch my oven jerk barbecue chicken, you see that I did that with this. I did that to the chicken. Yeah, it's the same thing we're gonna do right here. Baste the chicken with the juices that run out of the chicken. And you're gonna go ahead and pour it all over. If you have a turkey baster, you can use that, but I'm using the good old spoon. So you want to pour the juices all over the chicken. So every 20 minutes I take it out the oven and baste it until the chicken is cooked. And this took me about an hour and a half to bake. It depends on the size of the chicken. If the chicken is a little bit bigger, you know, it's going to take like 2 hours. If it's a little smaller, it will take less. But once you move the thigh and the leg and you see it's pulling apart from the breast, you know the chicken is cooked. And you don't want to over bake the chicken, guys, and the breast gets dry. We don't want no dry chicken, we want moist chicken. So you want to continue basting the chicken, guys. Baste everything. Baste the leg and the thigh, the breast and the wing. Baste the chicken back. You want to ensure everything gets basted because you want the chicken to stay moist and juicy. So after we baste the chicken, this is the first base. After we baste the first base, we're going to put it back in the oven for another 20 minutes, and then we're going to take it back out again and baste it again. Yes, guys, that's how the chicken look nice and pretty. That's how chicken look nice, guys. So guys, this is the second basting, and as you can see, the chicken is halfway cooked already. So you want to baste it to ensure everything stays nice and juicy and flavorful. So guys, this is the chicken now, all finished, all fully cooked after about an hour and a half in the oven. This is how the chicken looks. The potatoes are cooked, the carrots are cooked, everything is cooked. So talk truth, guys, chicken will look nice, chicken will look flavorful, chicken will look well cooked. Yes guys, that's the chicken. That's our roast chicken right there. So you see, I'm going to use a knife to ease up the leg and thigh, and you see it's pulling apart. That's how you know the chicken is well cooked. So guys, that's my roast chicken recipe. I hope you guys enjoy this video, and thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you guys for liking the video. Thank you guys for watching the video. I'll see you guys in the next video, and remember, if you want to try this recipe, the full recipe will be down in the description, so you can click that and check it out. And remember to follow me on Instagram, DINATIRAL876. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much.